Hello everybody and welcome to another video. This is another episode for the Chevy Bolt EV saga. This one's a little different though because it's not directly about the Bolt. It's more along the state of California thing, and you'll see here in a second why. So in the state of California, as I'm sure most states do, you have to pay an annual vehicle registration fee to drive legally on the streets and roads that are managed and maintained by the state of California. I'm sure other states do the same thing. I got my vehicle registration notice last night, my renewal notice last night. This is the first one for my Bolt EV. However, I've paid 16 of these over the last 16 years that I've been here. This will be my 17th one. Here's the part that kind of kicks me in the head. When I bought my wife's RAV4 in 2017, it was, late 2017. It had 50 miles on it, brand new, drove it off the lot. The following year, we did the renewal on it. It was $179. Nothing crazy. I was super thrilled about it, actually, because I was driving a relatively old beater prior to that. A busted Acura, where the registration and license fees I think totaled $79 or $89, somewhere in there. It was really reasonable. Now I don't know if when I was showing this, did you guys notice that the amount due is $660? $660. When I went into this process, I tried to do a mental look ahead, try to figure out what the spending would be for subsequent years of ownership. Obviously, maintenance was a thing, or lack thereof, and these license fees. Well, I sort of estimated that somewhere between $300 and $350 would be my annual bill for the vehicle registration renewal. And the fact that it's double hurts. And here's where I get very transparent with you guys. This channel has seen me open up about the COVID-19 pandemic. I make no excuses. I make no, assumptions or presumptions. But what I'm about to tell you is true, as it is for a lot of people. My company has suffered from the fact that, COVID shut us down. In some ways, we were able to maintain operations because, 80 to 90% of the things we do, we can do from right here. The other stuff is hands-on. And some of the ancillary stuff that actually helped me buy my house and helped me pay for the Bolt EV were the projects, the special projects, the one-offs, the productions that, the corporate events, the overtime, the systems upgrades, the investments that happened with my clients and their networks, their equipment, their gear. That helped drive a lot of you get the idea. It helped pay for a lot of stuff. When COVID basically shut us down, within a matter of days, after the quarantine announcements came, within a matter of days, we were pretty much reevaluating every dime that was going out the door. And my whole thing was that I still needed a way to reduce my expenses. And yeah, you're probably thinking to yourself, Tom, you bought a car while trying to reduce expenses? Yeah, I did. And here's how that worked out. Every week, I was putting in between $110 and $140 of diesel into a car that I drove, between 300 and 700 miles during the 5 working days. not to mention any family trips that we took, because being able to get 40 to 60 miles per gallon on a diesel engine versus 18 to 21 that my wife's RAV4 gets, it was pretty clear that we needed to do something. And we did. And it was the best thing ever, because I saved so far in the 10 months of ownership or whatever it's been, $16,772. And this is based on the costs I was spending with the Jetta, with the TDI. Going back to this though, I would like for you guys to start a conversation about this. Now, please keep in mind that this video is not meant to be a, hey, let's bash the state of California because, they're charging ridiculous fees. Although I'm not opposed to that. I won't stop you. However, I want to point out that it's not like we don't pay taxes. It's not like I don't pay state taxes. I just filed my 2020 taxes with the state and with the feds today, actually, because tomorrow is the due date for the business, and I just figured let's get it done. I talked to my accountant, we worked it out, everything's good. So it's not like I don't pay taxes. The fact that they felt the need to drive this number to more than twice of what I expected. Now, obviously, who am I to say what the prices should be? But you know what? This is 6 times higher than my ICE car was or my diesel car was. And it's still 4.5 times higher. Yeah, 4 times higher than my wife's registration on her RAV4 when it was brand new. It hurts. It hurts a lot. The fact that, we're essentially being penalized for wanting to drive EVs. Why? Because Senate Bill 1, which was passed, I think, in 2017, for those who aren't from California, SB 1 was voted on in 2017 to increase the gasoline taxes for various road repairs projects, bridges, whatever you can think of. And in 4 years they managed to fix, I don't think they fixed anything. They may have fixed a few freeways, some potholes here and there, but those same freeways are in dire shape. I drive them every day, and some of the freeways are just horrendous. And I don't mean adding an off-ramp or adding an on-ramp or adding a carpool lane, because I don't consider those vital. Having a pothole that's 18 inches deep from a semi-truck, that's vital. Repaving a road in the middle of the night because when you drive on it, you destroy your suspension, that's what I'm talking about. And I haven't seen any of that. I've seen lots of carpool lanes added. Thanks, great. I drive by myself, and even though I could get the easy access sticker that California, has for the carpool lane, I don't. Because the carpool lane should be for carpools, not for people who drive special vehicles or low emission or zero emission vehicles like hybrids and EVs, or motorcycles for that matter. I think that lane should be for buses, vans, and cars that are packed to the lid with people in them. 2 or more people, just like the signs say. Anyway, my opinions aside, I just want to see what you guys think. I want to also see what other states do. You can probably see now that there's now an opening in my mind about relocating. I have no problem moving my business and company elsewhere. Most of my job is done from the internet, and I can do it anywhere, and I'd be happy to do it anywhere, especially if it makes sense financially. Next year I'll be turning 40. That means that I'm going to start thinking about what my retirement will look like in 27 years? So I have, let's say, 25 years to figure out exactly where I need to be. No, I'm going to correct that. I have 1 year to figure out where I need to be, because I'm not going to beat myself up to pay more money than I already am. Now, mind you, my mortgage is extreme. My car payments are extreme. The taxes I already pay are extreme. This vehicle registration renewal fee, very extreme. And I'm one guy that supports 3 people. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I didn't intend for this to turn into an emotional babble session, but I want to get some feedback from you guys, especially those who have EVs or who have who get these specific letters from the state of California. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to have a conversation about it. In the meantime, expect an update of some form or another on the Bolt EV later on this week. My in-laws are departing for their home in Mexico on Friday, so I will be pretty quiet between now and then. I will do a standard tech minute on some security vulnerabilities later on tonight, which I'll publish in parallel to this video. And yeah, just open the conversation and let me know what you think. In the meantime, thank you for watching as always, and please consider hitting the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button and like the video if you enjoy it. In the meantime, thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.